channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and do something a little bit different today. As you guys already know, I always have to do something different with my channel or just the way I read. I cannot do the same type of readings every day. But we're going to go ahead and see what comes out here for you. Sorry, let me go ahead and move this. I want to start with some oracles, okay? Now, what's happening here with these is that we're going to do pretty much a general, but mostly it's going to be a love reading. So I'm going to see what's going to come out. Hopefully this will resonate with you guys. So let's go ahead. Let's see what is meant for Aquarius to see. Let's see. All right. So you have say what? Uh-oh, already some issues. We are going to clarify everything that comes out. We're going to clarify it with the tarot, okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get your second card. I mean, your third card. This is for Aquarius. Uh-oh. All right. Your last one here is deep regrets. Deep regrets. All right. And then you also have circus tent. We're going to talk about that in a bit to see what that means for you. But let's see, let's talk about it. First card here is say what? This is skeptibility or someone being skeptical. This is being unsure if you're serious, not easily convinced. Now, I would say this could be you or someone else. When we get into the reading, we're going to find out what this means. But I do feel like someone isn't, like I said, someone is skeptical of someone else's behavior or another person. This happens even at your job. If you pay attention, uniform is the next card, right? This talks about the authority figure. This could be a cop coming to your house. This could be like, someone who is at your job, who is a boss, and all of a sudden they start saying something or doing something that you become a little unaware. You're unaware, but you are a little skeptical about their behavior or the things that they're saying. I do feel like it is someone who you will give respect to. This also happens with a spouse, with a husband or a wife, okay? Because the uniform is also like an emperor. So this is someone who you believe could be doing something that is funny style, okay? The next card is uniform. It says an authority figure, high rank, conventional, reserved, rigid, and detached. I want to be honest with you. You may have a lot of, maybe in a position of power with your work, but when it comes down to your emotions, you could be accused of this. You may be accused a lot of being very much so brainy, inner brain, and not as much emotionally. Or maybe you have been turned into that person. There's something about your energy where maybe a family member may have turned you cold, or maybe you're cold towards them because of what they've done to you. Or maybe you've been in a whole slew of bad relationships, and the only way that you can feel and to actually function is if you're detaching from those type of experiences. So I do believe that it's a twofold thing here with this uniform. I feel that it's an actual position, but I also feel like this is your emotions. Who hurt you? Who's hurting you, Aquarius? When you look at that card, that's what I'm seeing. That there's a lot of hurt here. And the only way that you can function, your brainy self, right, your logical mind, is for you to detach from certain experiences. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into this, right? We're going to, I'll say when I get into with the oracles, just to see, we'll clarify what that means in a minute. Now, the next card is deep regrets. Can we try again? Wants to make it up to you, owning up to mistakes. Now, this is so not you. This is definitely someone outside of you wanting a second chance, wanting reconciliation. They want something with you. And it's going to be up to you. Anytime these type of cards come out, it's always a decision that you're going to have to make concerning this person. Is it a family member? Is it a lover? Is it a friend? We'll see. Maybe before you were already skeptical about their behavior. They were doing some suspicious things even in the past. So I even feel like if it's a separation from someone, they're coming back in, but this person can also be living up under your house. And maybe there's been silent treatment here. Okay? As far as work is concerned, the only thing that I can truly say based off that uniform, something is going to blow up for you as far as your work. Now, we're going to get into it with the tarot, but I like to see that. There's been a lot of instability with you. Your emotional instability, some of you, your homes, where you live, your family. There's been some instability, Aquarius. So let's go ahead. Let's get the first card here that says, say what? Let's see what this is all about. I really do believe that there has been some arguments here. Something that someone said to you, you can't believe that they said. That happens all the time, right? Now we have the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This literally says isolation, antisocial, restrict, powerless, and loneliness. Can I tell you that someone really does say some shit to you that almost feels like they're a loose cannon? Because if you look at the say what, you are the one that's withdrawing. You're the one that's like, oh, let me stay away from you. Now, I don't care if this is your spouse. I don't care if this is your mother. I don't care if it's a friend. Someone says something so sideways that you went within yourself. You've become antisocial. I don't have nothing to talk about. I have nothing to say to you. I feel like there's a lot of sarcasm that this person has. I feel like this person in general, from what I can see, is, and I will say detached. You've become detached and cold because the person that you're dealing with is detached and cold. I don't take that away from you. But I also feel like that's what you've been dealing with. Someone who just in general is just unbending, cold. And I will hope that this wouldn't be the type of person where you cry and they don't console you, but sometimes it happens that way, right? But let's go ahead. Let's get one more. Let's see what this is about. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Let's see. Kind of crazy. Let's see. This, I feel like for some of you, this really is going to be now I'm just going to tell you, let me just start with the work aspect. There is going to be somebody at your job that's going to trigger you. And yes, I feel like some of you are dealing with it doesn't have to be the head of the company. This could be someone who's over you, who's trying the hell out of you. Because see, you want to get angry. It's like bubbling up. You're like, okay, all right. Okay, they got one more time. Now you're being told to please try to go within. That Hermit card is trying to tell you something, especially if you're dealing with someone at your job that's putting you at a place where if they say something to you, you're going to snap off. Okay? There is some passion or some type of fight within your heart with that card, with that Three of Pentacles, okay? Now, outside of that, this could be a relationship, because there it is. There's the Emperor. We cannot run from it. When I saw that uniform, that's exactly what I saw. So for a lot of you, this really is someone who is controlling. Can I just be honest? Someone who needs control. They have to have control. Someone who you may be like, okay, hopefully you don't hurt me. But again, you know, it's like the person may have a little temper. So you're feeling like I'm gonna snap at your job, right? Because you got somebody who's testing you. But on a home front, there could be someone who's so easily irritated that you revert. It's either one or the other, because there's a lot of side-eyeing here. It could be your spouse who's supposed to protect you. Interesting enough, that divine masculine came in upright. So if this is a lover, so let's say it's an actual lover, they do a lot of things that you are skeptical about. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get the uniform. Let's see what comes out here for Aquarius. Let's get uniform. Okay, this came out. Oh, nope, that was too many cards. This is for Aquarius. All right. Three of Cups. And the upright. Oh, you guys are definitely going to have something to celebrate. Remember when I said you're going to be in, as far as your job, you're going to be in some kind of like position of power. This could be like a promotion or something. And maybe that's the reason why there is some kind of like tension at your job, because you're the one who's going to get promoted. You're taking someone else's job, or they're looking at you in order to promote, you know, you over the other person. But either way, you do have something really nice dealing with your work and career. There's something new here that I see. And you guys are going to be in a position of power. That is a fact. And it's because of what you have been doing, your past work. So, I mean, you could have been doing this for the past year or 2 years, and they're recognizing that. You guys really do have people who are envious over you or around you. I'm just telling you. That's the reason why you're like, say what? What did you say to me at your job? Remember, we're on the job part right now. Because there's something that's really happening here for you. Someone who is competitive, who thought that they can get something over you, or they're upset because they believe that it's theirs. They are entitled to this position, and you're the one that's getting it. Their whole plan is to make you feel like you're not good enough, though. But that's going to change because you got a new job here. Okay, it's some type of promotion. As soon as I said it, that's what fell out. I swear to God, 6 of Wands, and then at the bottom of the deck, you guys had the Sun. You are in the spotlight. You're the one who's seen. Can you even imagine? Remember, this doesn't have to be a 9 to 5. This could be something that you're doing, especially with that Emperor. You have your own business, and here it is. You're the only one on the block that everyone sees. You open up a Spanish restaurant, or you open up a restaurant with cakes or something, and everyone is absolutely obsessed with your cakes. You beat the competition. You have mastered what you do. This is why I said I already knew with that uniform, you were on it. You were the one that's like completely on top. So as far as work and career, you are shining, and there's a lot of people who do not like it. So you're going to get that pushback, whether it's little subtle words that people say to you. Oh, I don't think that you're not all of that. Saying something very slick. This is very slick, trying to get up under your skin. That's what I'm saying. But it's not going to change anything when it comes down to your success. Now, that's what I see with your money. Money, work and career, something new. You are out doing a competition, and then your money is going to be so good you can get whatever the hell you want to get. That may not have been the issue, or that may not have been a situation in the past, but that is definitely going to be in the future for you. Okay. Now let's get to the love. We're going to end this talking about love. We're going to get to this deep regret. You have someone that's like, hey, I don't want to fight anymore. And they're doing everything to get your attention. We saw the Sun card. They're doing everything to get your attention. And this person is realizing you really are the light of their life. Now, you're going to have to figure out if this is someone that you want to continue to be with. Because, see, a long time ago, I'm not going to even say a long time ago. Maybe you've already made it within your mind, made it up in your mind that you're going to move on, because you're like, this person ain't learning shit. I done been with them forever. They do not learn. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on. And I feel like some of you may have talked to another person, or maybe they were aware that another person was around, and all of a sudden they want to change their tune. So we're going to go ahead and get the deep regret. We're going to see what this is all about. Let's see. This is for Aquarius. That actually hit my hand, and it came on the upright. Oh, yeah, this is somebody from your past, honey. Forgiveness, please forgive me. And they are coming on in here with the Knight of Cups. So listen, whether the person is in your house, okay, I have to say it that way because this could be someone that you are already connected with, living in the house or whatever, or someone that you are separated from. Okay, someone is like, I can't, like, I need to be with you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please let me show my affection. I know before that, and remember we talked about how maybe they were not as affectionate before. Yeah, they were not, because see, other things were going on then. Maybe they were dealing with other people. They were occupied. You're the sun. You're the light in their life that's been removed, withdrawn. They can't live. Who can live without the sun? So this person is like, I am truly sorry. And I'm telling you, based on this reading, this person really is. But remember, nothing is louder than action. So even though the person may say that they're sorry, and even in a reading, they truly may be regretful about what they've done, they have to continue in that behavior. Because it's been a circus. It's been very unstable. You did not feel protected. You did not feel love. And a lot has changed with you. But baby, this person coming in telling you that they have changed. Let's see. Let's get your last two. And they're doing everything to get your attention. And can I tell you what I believe? I really do believe that you're going to, ooh. Uh-oh. You're not single anymore. The Nine of Pentacles came out in the reverse. It says you stood up for what you deserve. Ain't that something? Because you stood your ground and because you said enough is enough. We've had these discussions before. We've had these conversations plenty of times. And when you walked out or maybe moved out, because for some of you, you actually moved out of the house. You moved out and they were like, oh no, I can't do this. I can't live without Aquarius. Aquarius, I need them here with me. So something happens with this Nine of Cups that you want. There's a wish fulfillment here. And I would even go to say that even for those who are single, you may have walked away from somebody. Part of the judgment is your judgment call to finally leave and not look back. And what happens for you is really a wish come true. Okay? Because the Three of Wands is saying you are leveling up. There's love that's coming in. Your work is progressing. You are able to expand. You are being fulfilled. You feel free. You're on your own. You're self-sufficient. And this is the meaning of abundance. Maybe you have deep regrets for wasting your time. So your final call here is to leave it behind you in order for you to actually expand. And what does it say? You're feeling good and satisfied. That is what you're going to experience in the future. Okay? This is what I have for you here, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're interested in a personal reading. All of that is below. Hey, Caramel. Hey, Kita. I thank you guys so much for commenting. I will see you guys back here again later. Bye, guys.